Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy, the one and only, the only one, DG the Chef, and today I'm giving you the New England Patriots mini scheme. It has a ton of one-play touchdowns, cover 3 beaters, cover 4 beaters, cover 4 palm beaters, man coverage beaters. Everything that you need is inside this playbook. As far as the pros goes, D. Crawford is the only one that I know that uses this playbook to its full extent. It actually ran some of my favorite formations as well out of this playbook. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys check me out on Twitch. I am now streaming over there. I know we used to do it on YouTube, but now we're on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/DG_the chef. I don't know what that is. Let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so I am playing with the Bucks because Tom Brady, of course, gets field general. In MUT, you probably want to play with the strong arm quarterbacks because they get gunslinger and they get set feet lead. Gunslinger is really all you need. Everything else, you're going to want to try to put like apprentice on them, like tight end apprentice, slot apprentice, outside apprentice, backfield master. That way you can still make the same hot route adjustments as I'm going to do in this particular video. If you guys are curious about what chems that I actually use, just let me know down in the comments and I'll paste those in the comments somewhere so you guys will get a good feel of the chems I use and how I run this offense without a field general. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So you'll see that 71% of my time is spent inside of this gun formation because that is the bread and butter of the New England Patriots offense. What makes this offense so good is the fact that you can almost get to every formation out of one particular audible. Now, most formations inside of New England Patriots playbook is going to be 3 receivers and 1 tight end and a running back. And that makes this playbook extremely powerful because you can audible into anything that you need at any given moment. We normally start with this trips tight end and we work our way from trips tight end over into, yes, gun bunch as well. Sometimes we even work our way into trips tight end flex, and then we even make our way into the empty set with empty base flex. Those are our key formations that we run. Now, New England Patriots playbook also has a lot of good formations outside of those. Like you can run that split close pats, which a lot of people like to run. I technically don't run split close too much because a lot of people already know how to beat it. And you also have a variation of what we were running last year, which is particularly the ace slot offset. This is a really good formation if you have 2 good tight ends and a very strong run game because it has 0-1 trap in it. If you want more of a breakdown on those formations as well, maybe you run them. They are in our member only section and I break those down for our members on those particular formations in the New England Patriots playbook. But we are going to stick in with the 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back formations out of the New England Patriots set. Now, coming into trips tight end, I like this to normally be my fastest receiver. I'm going to put Antonio Brown here as he's already on the Bucks. Look at that, 86 overall, 88 overall, nice. So we're going to put Antonio Brown here. This is normally my quicker, faster, shifty receiver. I'm going to put right here. Your slot receiver, Chris Goodwin, is going to be here. This is going to be your slot apprentice or anyone who can get those additional routes. And of course, we have our backups. Or as far as audibles go, I like to make sure that my audibles are easily identifiable by the first play, which is X. So for me, I put RPO here because it's the only RPO that I run out of this entire playbook. So X out of this is going to be RPO, right? Then I set Y is always a run for me. But for this particular instance, there is already a run at X, so I don't need Y to be a run. I'm going to make Y my man beater because it's the fastest one for me. So my man beater out of this, of course, is going to be this PA counter go. And then we're going to put a cover 3 beater, which is going to be my drive post. And then my RB is going to be my 1-play touchdown, which is going to be my PA shot. Will is also my man coverage beater as well. Okay. So out of this, we should be able to beat any coverage that we particularly face. And I'll show you guys those particular things, but I'm also going to show you all of the different formations that we can audible into as well. So initially I come out in a play that's not in my audible list. So I'm going to come out in double in sell. That gives me 5 plays to pick from as soon as I snap the ball. Okay. I come out inside of this level sales type of concept, but I have Antonio Brown actually going to the outside. For me, I don't like my slot going to the outside. If I read man, I normally put him or Godwin on the corner route because I get that slot apprentice. I'm going to put B on a slant like this. And then I'm already have my man beaters with Fournette and Gronkowski. And you'll see that it destroys man coverage here. So we'll just get this. We'll beat, boom, wide open, sideline. We're good to go. Now I know what you're saying. What if they're covering and they have those purple routes? Well, if they have those purple routes are going to take away the outside. With slot apprentice or with field general, you can also put Godwin on a post route. Same thing with the slant. And now you're going to force the user to pick, does he want to cover the slant or does he want to cover the post route? We take the post route. Simple enough. Really quick read for man beaters, but you also have Fournette underneath. So let's just say everything is covered in man and he's bagging everything. He's playing that middle. Well, you have a one-on-one out here. You can hit Fournette or you can hit Gronkowski. Automatic dimes all over the place. You have several options. You just have to pick the right one. Again, you have the corner route by Godwin and you have the post by Godwin. So if he has those purple routes, just go ahead, run the post instead, and then make him choose between AB or Godwin or Fournette. Now, what if he's running cover 3? So let's switch over into cover 3 and I'll show you what I run to beat cover 3 out of this formation. So again, we're going to come out in that level cells concept just to give us that fifth play out of the formation coming out of huddle. And we're going to run like a dollar and a cover 3 here. So we're running cover 3 match against this. And what you're going to see is with cover 3, what you're going to do is you're going to pick on that particular cornerback that has to cover the flats or the curl flats. I actually like to beat cover 3 in the actual boundary, so not on the wide side of the field. I like to make it a really quick short throw because zones react pretty quick today. So if I see cover 3, I'm probably going to run my trip side to the short side of the field. Cover 3 is really simple to beat. What you're going to do is make this guy decide who he wants to cover, right? And the way you do that is by running short, quick routes. I am actually going to streak my B receiver, which should take the corner away. I'm going to put Evans on a short route like this, or a short out route like this, and I'm going to put Y on a comeback. This is going to force your curl flat defender to decide who he wants to take. Does he want to take X or does he want to take Y? This is when I absolutely know it's cover 3 and the guy's just cover 3, cover 3, cover 3. So what you're going to see here is he's going to have to pick. I immediately can hit X. Boom, he's wide open. This isn't a 15-yard, 20-yard, 30-yard play. This is just simply to get the guy out of running cover 3 so you can then go ahead and start doing different things and really open up your offense. So again, doesn't matter what play you're running, you can keep it in this. You can go here, here, and then here, and you'll see that this is going to force that defender to decide who he wants to take. He takes Y, we're just going to throw it to X. Boom, every time. Now if he takes X, you just throw it to Y. Now if I want to run a beater, like a really good beater, I'm going to run what we call pull down. So there are certain routes in this game that actually pull zones down, and I call those pull down routes. For cover 3, what I do is I like to run my PA go. Right, so we're going to come over to Y, and as you see, I get that nice crosser out of this formation from Antonio Brown. I like to go ahead and get a crosser by Gronkowski as well, and then I will put Y on a comeback that looks something like this, which should pull down my flat defender, and then I'm going to put my running back on a ghost route. So this is the setup. I have two pull downs. I have a pull down by the running back and I have a pull down by Godwin, which should open up either AB or it should open up Gronkowski. The user can't chase both of them. Let's see what happens in cover 3. We see we get that pull down right there by AB. He comes wide open on the sideline. The pull down should happen on both sides. So let's look at it one more time. We see the guys playing cover 3. We're going to do double crossers, ghost route, pull down route, and then we're just going to streak out Evans just to get him out of the way for Gronkowski coming across. We see here, we're coming down. We see we get two pull downs. Nope, we only get one. Throw it to the sideline. Boom, AD is wide open. Now, if that middle linebacker doesn't go out, let's run it one more time. That middle linebacker does not go out and we get that crosser again, then what's going to happen is he will actually come down and we'll be able to hit Gronkowski wide open over here on the sideline. That is your cover 3 beater out of this formation. For cover 2 super simple. You just want to kill the sideline, right? So let's say we get a guy playing cover 2. Again, we're going to come out in that double sale. We pretty much come out in this all the time, and then we read the defense to see what they're giving us. Let's say he's giving us cover 2 now. We'll go into a cover 2 drop. With cover 2 drops, it's going to be super simple. You're just going to go ahead and attack both the corners and the middle of the field. Out of cover 2 is pretty much the same thing. It's really simple. We're going to go wide side and we're going to streak out our receiver and we're going to make that cornerback pick. And we're just going to go a little something like this with an out route. So now we have a 3-on-1 with these corners and these receivers. And I'm basically going to just put Gronkowski on a post route like this. So I'm basically running everyone over to the side, and I'm going to make those two guys pick whether they're going to play short or whether they're going to play flat. And I'm going to throw that dime right here away from that safety, because what you'll see is even if they were to play like deep, this route here is going to pull that corner back down because he has the flats, right? And if he doesn't pull him down, you're going to have wide open, because this out route holds this guy right here. This guy can't immediately shoot here because he has a corner coming right behind him. So this is going to be our pull down route in cover 2, which should take this guy's eyes off of him. And then you have all of this space to work with Evans. And again, that's just a really simple setup. Again, we almost in the same formation, but you're just going to go ahead and go here. You're going to press Y, you're going to audible, and you're going to put him on that flat route, which is LT. You're going to just fade out your X, and then you're going to put this guy on a shallow out route like this. And then just to make sure that we're good, we put Gronkowski on a post, right? So here you go. We get it. As soon as that corner comes down, Evan comes wide open on the sideline, you're good to go. We're basically forcing the AI to pick who they want to cover in all of these basic zones. Now let's get into some of the bread and butter, the big plays, the big shots, the one play touchdowns, the things that can really open up your offense and take it to the next level. So let's just say I have a guy who just refuses to protect his corners and he just lets them out there on an island. I am going to switch over into either drive post or PA counter go again, but I like to stick with drive post, and you'll see that Antonio Brown is going to demolish this corner. I like to put Gronkowski on a straight streak like this, and then just for backup to put AB on a slant and motion him over. So my play ends up looking a little something like this. I'm going to put Godwin on a motion just to protect me on a slant route coming back across, just in case I get blitzed. So we're going to snap right there. You see he comes wide open, but we're trying to hit AB here. Boom, wide open. The corner cannot guard that route by itself. Even if you press, you're going to get inside of him, okay? So again, super simple. We're going to streak Gronkowski, slant Godwin, and leave Antonio Brown to do his thing, and make sure that Evans takes off. Looks a little something like this. Here we go. We're going to snap right here. Comes wide open underneath. The user's probably going to take him, but AB is wide open down the sideline. That is your big play for man. And then I'm going to show you the big play for cover 3, which takes a little bit of time, but I promise you it comes open if you give it time. So our cover 3 beater is already, our big play cover 3 beater is already inside of our formation. It's going to be that PA shot wheel. And what we're going to do out of this is basically we are going to put AB on a corner route, right? So that's our slot apprentice, that's our corner route. And then we're going to streak B and look a little something like this. We're going to motion him across, and you'll see that it flips here. We're going to as soon as that play flips, we're going to come out the pocket, come over and hit him as he's coming across the field. And Tom Brady just kind of gets hit there. So we'll try it one more time. Okay, so here we go. We are going to streak our B receiver, and then we're going to put Godwin on a corner route. So it looks a little something like this. Here we go. We're going to motion across. You see the corner flips. We'll just go ahead and get right there as it flips. You see that receiver does come down, and you see X is running scot-free wide open. We just don't have time because Tom Brady is a slug. Let's look at it in instant replay. So we'll get AB as soon as he gets past, Godwin. As soon as Godwin gets past this defensive end here, or this tight end, his play is going to flip. As he goes up, he does pull this corner down. This corner comes down, and that's going to open up Evans coming back across because we've taken away the safety, and whoever's covering this and match away with that streak. So you see the safety is now over top. He's helping this guy. He is nowhere to be found. We have Evans coming wide open right here. He is gone in cover 3 match. And he has all of this space over here to work with. My camera's going crazy. But yeah, you see you have all this space over here. All you got to do is throw that bomb out here for a big touchdown. And that's all from our audibles. From one single playbook, you get all of those particular different options. Now, the gist of this, which makes this really good playbook, is that you can also audible into Gun Bunch. You see we can come over here into Gun Bunch. We can also audible into our mid-high, which is a good man beater. So if you don't know what I'm talking about out of empty. You can come over here and you can audible into your mid-high low, which is a great man beater out here by Antonio Brown. You guys have seen that on Zan's channel. I like to actually run it like this. We probably can see if we can get it right here. We do get it. It comes wide open. Boom. Super easy. This playbook gives you so many abilities to audible into a lot of different things. So now let's say that I have somebody who's running man, and I want to create that mesh post concept out of the New England Patriots playbook. Well, I can do that. All I have to do is come in here to my gun bunch, press X, and then you're going to see mesh spot. But since you have a slot apprentice, you're going to be able to turn that mesh spot into a mesh post. So let me show you what that looks like. And I'm just gonna I'll run man out of this just to show you guys what most people run it against. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead, audible over into that gun bunch. You'll see mesh spot, and we're gonna be able to take our outside receiver, which is going to be B, and put him on our post. And that is our mesh post concept. We're gonna streak B here, put Y on a Texas route. Boom, we're here, and we're gonna just motion him out like this. Come over. Boom, post is wide open every time. This playbook is super powerful. You can audible into almost any formation out of it, which makes it extremely difficult to cover. If you guys want more information on the Pats playbook, make sure you become members of the channel. Hit that join button down there. But this is going to be all for our mini scheme right now. It's been your boy, Jesus Chef. It's been love. It's always love. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we are out of here. Peace.